get so confused. Hi guys, I wanted to tell you a story of something that actually happened to me. I wanted to make a record of it, so I don't forget because I'm getting older and I don't remember stuff very well. But this actually happened to me when I was with Lee in 2010. This was Christmas time because I remember I'd gone for some Chinese food, but I have to backtrack. So I'd stayed with Lee at his apartment for Christmas. He asked me to come, and I figured we were getting kind of serious, but who's I don't know. And then I asked him that stupid question that they're afraid of. What what am I to you? How do you see us? Basically, what am I? What is all this about? And he actually got angry with me to the point where I spent the night crying into the sofa, and it was another red flag to me because he never said anything. He just told me stop crying, go to sleep. So, and then I knew something was terribly, terribly wrong with that whole thing, and I knew I had to get away from him, but I just felt so stupid. You just kind of stay with someone because you hope maybe, oh, they're just having a bad day, or they'll get better, or it's whatever, or it's I don't know. I always said to myself, well, maybe he has some sort of depression or something. Well, anyway, the next morning, Mother Nature intervened because I got my menstrual cycle and I didn't have any supplies with me. So I had to go home. So I told him I was going to go home. I didn't say why, I just left. And I think he helped me down the stairs. I don't remember. But anyway, I went home and then it was Christmas Eve. I wanted to get some food because I realized I was just being entirely too depressed sitting all by myself. So I went to get some Chinese foods and I did my thing. I was totally alone except for a family behind me. So anyway, I was about to peel off and then I saw a chair at the table where I sat. It, you know how people pull it away to sit down. There was a gentleman. He was pulling out a chair. He asked me if he could sit there, and he said he didn't have much time and he was just visiting. And to me, he just looked like a professor from the UW or whatever, because he had the fancy jacket. I think it's houndstooth or whatever, with the leather patches. So I said, "Oh, yeah, sit down. I just finished, but I could stay a while, especially if you're here by yourself." So, um, we sat, we had food, we drank green tea, and I thought that was really interesting too. I noticed that when I drank my tea, he kind of drank in sync with me, which was really weird. And then we stayed together for about an hour, and then he asked if he could pray for me, and I said, "Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I really appreciate that." So he did, and I just said thank you, and I went up to pay for the food, and I stupidly I realized I hadn't asked his name and if he wanted me to pay for his food because he spent a whole hour with me. So I took the bill up and then, well, I squared everything away with me, and I don't remember much about the bill, but I just remember walking up and then looking back at my table and there was nobody there. So it's this has always helped me in my life, and my first indication should have been that he said he wasn't from around here and that he was just visiting. But yeah, so that was my story, my Christmas story. Um, he just asked God to protect me when he prayed for me. And I want to thank you for listening to the story. And I want to pray for you and for me too, and that God will protect you and keep good people around you because you're a good person too. Thank you so much for listening, and I swear this actually happened. God loves you, and so do I. Don't ever forget, and don't ever be with a person it's not right for you because you don't want to be alone because you deserve the best in this life, and I think God would want that for you too. Take care. I love you all. Thank you for listening.